Okay, let's switch over. It is quite cozy, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you. I got it commissioned, ah, bah. Hey, hey. Tracking work. Hey. Ah. Okay, give me a second. Do I need to recalibrate you? Because you're plugged in. Ah. I think I have to unplug it. No. Ooh. It sure is. Give it just a sec. Hi, Alex. Oh! I figured out what it was. Yeah, there I go. There I go. We were testing a thumbnail drive the other day, and I forgot that the one we unplugged was for the iPhone, so I was like, why isn't it picking me up? It's not plugged in. But anyway, hello. I'm waiting for Alex so I can look at him all cute. Hi! Yes! Success. Maybe if I look super cute, I'll get a kiss when he comes by. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
I'm looking really cute in hopes that I'll get a kissy. Yes! Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Twi says hello. Twi night.
Oh.
Okay, now that I've gotten my adorable head kiss to start the stream, let's do it. The first order of business is I got a new sensory fidget toy. It's like a memory foam type stress ball thing. And this is really weird, but it only came to me because I was eating snacks earlier. It feels in my hand like what a fruit snack tastes like. It's incredibly satisfying. I bought 2 fidget toys from this company. The other was magnetic putty, and it's cool. I just think maybe it's a little too big for my hands. But this thing, this memory foam ball, this is it. It feels like a squishmallow, or at least what I assume a squishmallow would feel like, except without the fur. I have an off-brand Squishmallow toy that my friend got for me from an arcade. I love it. He's a shrimp and his name is Fried Rice. I love him. But it reminds me of him, and it's incredibly satisfying. So, if you hear I don't know if this comes through, but that's just me throwing this ball up and down because it makes me so happy. Oh, it makes me so happy. I remembered I had to take my supplements. Okay. We're all good. Alright. I still have to put in, as long as it makes you happy, then I don't mind. Thank you, thank you. I'm I'm actually not going to be able to throw it all that much because I got to use the controller for the game, but where did I go? What happened to me? Did I accidentally closed something. That's on me. Okay, hold on. My brain has forgotten. Yeah, I accidentally closed the program and I can't remember what the program's called. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I put everything in the same place. Starts with an S. Shoost! Shoost! I was going to my Discord, because I still have to do like my Discord stuff, like saying I'm live, and I think I just closed this program by mistake. So I'll be back in just a sec. I should be back now. Yeah, there we are. Oh, you know, never a moment wasted here in the Sesu Rescue channel, you know? You never know what you're gonna get. And it might be me suddenly disappearing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I could see on my side as well. Hi, Stare, how are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses and the early Snick Squad. You're getting really close to the funny number, Stare. What are you gonna do after you hit it? Also, hello, Alex. Why did I say your name like that? Thank you for the early Snake Squad. I really appreciate it, buddy. You're the best. I am distracted. I gotta put in my stuff. Keep going for 420, of course. You're right. Don't worry. I'll make sure you get screenshot evidence of the day it happens. Fuck. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this. Okay, give me 1 second to use my brain to make this message, and then I just have to copy paste it, so we'll be good. You knew I'd have your back? Absolutely. Before doing more Lil Guardsman. There we go. Let's see. I wrote like things that I was like, I want to talk about this. And I don't remember where I wrote them. One of the things is, okay, you know how I've been playing Final Fantasy I so much over the past couple of weeks? The 40 hours I've put in this game, which is nowhere near as much as other people are putting into this game. Would you believe my hands hurt? I had to take a break today to save my hands. I was actually a little sad about it, a little depressed about it. I was like, oh, all I want to do is play Fantasy Life I, but I can't because my thumbs hurt. My CMC joint hurts. So I'm taking a little break from it today, but tomorrow I'm gonna be back on it. Now, I was like, okay, well maybe I can fill the void by watching someone play Fantasy Life today, because someone that I already follow was playing Fantasy Life today. But then I got mad, because they were like, oh, I mean, yeah, this game plays like 3 knockoff Nintendo games, but it's fun and I enjoy it, and I'm like, Fantasy Life came before those other Nintendo games. Well, okay, it didn't come before the Animal Crossing franchise, but it did come before Animal Crossing New Leaf and New Horizons. Leave it alone. I was more upset about it than I thought I would be, and I was like, I gotta leave before I get into an argument with this person, because I really don't want to do that today. But it's like, okay, I know a lot of people haven't played the original 3DS Fantasy Life. I didn't play the original Fantasy Life 3DS until like a couple of months ago. So I'm not trying to be very like, what's the word? Gatekeepy about it. I'm just also like, Okay, but this has been an established franchise. Yes, the farming is new, but everything else was there before. Please. Please don't call it a knockoff Nintendo game. I'm crying. Um, when you woke up this morning, you discovered that your plant was stealing your glass of water. Hey, Stare. Did it, like, put its little plant limbs in your water and steal it? Honestly, that's funny as fuck, but how did you find out? I'm very curious. What else do I need to do? I need to do this. It put its plant root in there. Stare. That's so funny. I'm sorry. The glass of water is the plants now. There's nothing you can do. Like, there's nothing you can do. Congrats. Man, I never thought plants could be funny, but here we have the evidence. Oh, that's so good. What do I need? What do I need? I need this. Okay, I'm almost done. What else can I talk about? I think I've talked to you all at least once about Scumvillain's self-saving system, the Don May that made me read Don May, the best-selling series about known straight man getting isekai'd, for lack of a better term, into a web novel he was reading because it made him so mad he choked on his food and died. And then known straight man character falling in love with another man. It's getting a hardcover box set. Hi, Gabby. How are you doing? It's been a bit. You caught me right at the beginning of me crying about the Scumvillain self-saving system box set that has just been announced earlier today. How are you enjoying Fields of Mystria? Did you see that we have a new update for July? Are you hype? I'm hype, but I know I'm probably only gonna play like 5 hours of it and then wait for another update. Oh, Alex beat me to the shout out. Thank you, Alex. But yes, hello everyone. I'm Sesu. I like to play indie games. So that's what you can expect here. We also talk about things like Fantasy Life I, because I'm obsessed. We talk about Don May. We have a fun time here. Please take care of yourselves. Also, Gabby, doubly take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break, stretch, do whatever after stream stuff you gotta do. Don't worry, I'll take care of your community, and I'll only talk their ear off a little bit about the best new cozy game, Fantasy Life I, that is cross-platform and cross-save with 14 new jobs. Also, it's kind of expensive, so consider playing the original 3DS game too. It's fun, but also the price is worth it because it's expanded upon the original 3DS game in every single way. Anyway, new festivals, new market NPCs, new hard events. Yeah, the I knew we were getting new market NPCs. I just didn't think they'd come this early. You know, I thought they would come in like, I don't know, maybe like the full release. So that's awesome. And the new festivals, also extremely awesome. I'm very much looking forward to it. Okay, hold on everyone. I have to go see the evidence in my Discord of Stare's plant stealing their glass of water in 4K. Oh my god, it really is stealing your water in 4K. That's so fun. Yes, you keep a very large plant in your bedroom overhanging your bed. It makes you feel like you're sleeping in a jungle tree, but without the biting insects. How do you keep the biting insects from not biting or not being there? I'm insanely curious. My mother-in-law. That's the first time I've used that term. Because I feel like I've never talked about her like this until after we got married. My mother-in-law. She has a lot of plants in her apartment, but so many small bugs. So many small bugs. Mostly by having screens in your windows. Yeah, I guess that would do it. Doesn't it feel weird? Doesn't it? Like I kind of tripped over it and I was like, no, that's right, but it feels weird. You still haven't done the Shooting Star Festival and you don't know if you're taking March or Calderus. Gabby, look deep in your heart. You know who you're gonna take. I actually don't know who that is for you. I know for me that's Calderus, but I don't know who that is for you. Legal mother. Yeah, it's weird. You're gonna tune in for about 5 more minutes. Twy, go to bed now. You can go sleep. I give you permission. It's so late. I would be snoozing by now. You're not gonna catch me watching a stream after midnight. Go sleep. I'll see you in Alex's stream on Saturday. Or I'll see you in Echo's stream tomorrow. Get out of here. You love Tsundere men, but you also love Dragon men. I know, and that's why I don't know who's best for you, because I know you love both of those types. Oh, 2 save files? Take one year and one the other? In your case, Echo stream is today. You're right. Well, yeah, I'll see you in Echo stream later today. Get out of here. Can we all shame Twilight into going to bed, but nicely? Can we nicely shame Twilight into going to bed? Yeah, I think... Where am I in Fields of Mystria? I think I'm in the winter. Last time I played, I was in the winter, and I was like, ooh, do you know it'd be really nice? Redecorating my entire farm. Why do I hate myself? I'm not doing that. But that's what I wanted to do last time, knowing that it would take me like at least 4 in-game years to do it. I think I upgraded my coop too. I don't remember. Glass houses, you sleep like twice a week. Stare. Okay, what? But stare. That's just your way of being, I think. I don't know what to do with you, Stare. I want you to get more sleep, but I don't know if it like goes outside of like, you know, your like, you know, every single person has a personality trait. And I don't know if it will go outside the personality trait. Maybe your personality trait is sleeps twice a week, you know? That's what it's gonna have to come to. You might have to make a second file where you romance March because Calderus's appearance flubbed it all up. Yeah. Yeah, they introduced him, and I don't even know who I was romancing before this. I think I was still Unchosen. I think I was thinking about Rise. I was thinking about, I'm trying to think. I wasn't thinking about Juniper. I know that. I love Juniper. I just wasn't thinking about her in a romancy way because I was like, her girlfriend's right there. What am I supposed to do? I can't. This is a canon event. I can't get in the way of this. All right, have a good sleep, Twilight. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It must have just been Rise, I guess. I swear no, I also wanted Reina because she's so cute. But then in her heart events, I was just bored. And then Calderus came, so it didn't matter. No, you know who it really was? It was Island. It was Island. But then I was like, oh, I like him less in his hard events than I like him at the Friday night in. But then Calderus came, so it didn't matter. Calderus has it all. He's a dragon. He's hot. He's a dragon. He's Hal coded. He's a dragon. Island. Oh no, he's so sweet. He is. He's so sweet. I love him so much. I just wish that in his hard events, I got like I'm okay. Like archaeology, that's his special interest, right? That's his job. I appreciate that. He also really enjoys D&D. I want to see that a little more. Like, I'm begging. And then at Stare, you think you're just a papyrus, which actually would explain a lot in terms of only sleeping twice a week. You love the goofy nerd prince vibe he brings to the table. Yes. Yes. My only thing, I need him to be a little bit more clumsy. And then he's the ultimate man. Like he's goofy, he's nerdy, he's a prince. Just be a little clumsy, just trip a little. Just once in front of me. And then you're mine, Island. I'll leave Calderus for you. But right now, it's Calderus. I love hearing the hard events about like other characters that I don't really like. Like, obviously I'm friends with them and I see their hard events. I'm just not super in it, you know? Like, a lot of people like Hayden, except every hard event is Henrietta. And it's just like, damn, that must suck when you're like, ooh, I love this man. And then every single hard event is about the chicken. But they don't do that with Juniper, even though she has Dozy. Like, Juniper loves Dozy, but she has, you know, a life aside from Dozy. And it's like, I think I'd be even happier if I saw Hayden hard events with Hayden taking care of animals. Even if it's just like him taking care of Henrietta and then doing something else. Oh, it's something. Dozy's an equal to Juniper. Henrietta's his spoiled baby. You got a point. You got a point. Hold on. I forgot to make my blue sky post, so I'm doing it on the fly. We do it live. This is me every stream. Also, thank you for the follow, Skylar. I really appreciate it. It's like getting into a relationship with a single father for him. Yeah. You make a really good point. Okay. All right. I'll take it. I'll take Henrietta now, because you're right. It's like getting into a relationship with a single father. If only Henrietta could talk. I know we get like, you know, kind of the vibes of Henrietta, but I don't know. I don't know, Henrietta. Bring us something new. Bring us something new to the hard events. But yeah, that's the vibe. Very much looking forward to the next update. I think it's probably very, very fair that we might get a full release by the end of the year. Maybe around holiday time. So, here's hoping. Everyone, cross your fingers. Okay, I'm stretching. Gabby, again, do whatever after stream stuff you gotta do. You don't gotta leave. I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. What else did I have on my docket to talk about today? Okay. So I listened to a lot of music, right? And right now, I've been really enjoying the new stuff that Yoooooo puts out. Yoooooo recently made an opening for the anime Witch Watch, which is it's in Shonen Jump, so I guess you can consider it a shonen. But it's mostly a rom-com series. And I haven't looked anything into it because I really want to watch it, and I haven't read it yet because it wasn't on my radar when I was like super reading in Shonen Jump. But from what I understand is that we've got a dude, we've got his childhood friend who's a witch, and okay, Netflix says he's protecting her from a dire prophecy, but can they survive high school? And it looks really good. I saw like a clip from it and I thought it was really good. In any case, Yoooooo recently put out the official music video for the full song. And I was watching some guy react on it. And like, men, why do some men have to be so ultra masculine that they have to give so many disclaimers on, oh, this is a girly show, but I'm really interested in watching. Oh, I'm not really into girly stuff, but I really want to watch this. Why does it matter? It's a rom-com. Everyone can enjoy a rom-com. I was watching this guy react to the music video, and it was just so annoying because it was like every 3 minutes he had to let us, the audience, know, oh, I'm not really into that girly stuff, but this is really interesting. Like, it's just an anime. I don't think people are gonna think less of you for watching a rom-com, you know? Like, good shows are good shows. I don't get it. Hi Echo, how are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses and the early Snake Squad. I really appreciate it. I'm half complaining about a reaction video I watched the other day in which a guy was just very much had to let the audience know that he does not like girly anime. He doesn't like it at all. But this might be the exception. Like, I say I don't like Shonen Jump, or I don't like Shonen all that much, and then I go, that's it. I don't really watch Shonen like that. And that's it. And it's not because I think it's too boyish. Like, I do, well, okay. I say I don't like shonen, and then I will also say I'm very picky about the shonen I watch, which is kind of just a wider way of saying I'm very picky about the shows I watch. And it's like, it's not a gender thing. I just don't really enjoy a lot of the plots of some shonen stuff, and that's okay, you know? And it would be one thing if he said, oh, well, I don't really watch rom-com like that, but this looks really fun, you know? But instead he had to say, well, I don't really like watching girly stuff. I don't usually watch girly stuff. Like, do you not fall in love, sir? Well, I mean, it could be that he doesn't fall in love, and that's okay. That's okay. But you can't just call falling in love girly stuff. Like, it takes two people. In any case, all this is to say is go watch Witch Watch. It looks really cute. It looks really funny too. I really like the main character. She's so cute. I love girly shit. I love rom-coms, so I'll be watching this at some point. I think Alex wants to watch it with me, which is good because I mean, if it was just me watching, I would never get around to watching it. We just have like a catalog of things we're watching right now. We just finished the Entertainment District arc of Demon Slayer, and that was fun. I really enjoyed that arc. So, you know, needless to say, we just have a laundry list of stuff we're going through right now. Falling in love is girly stuff, but all the 80s hard body super bro dude action heroes have a love interest. Right! Right! Like, she's in love with you, but you're also in love with her, dude. It's okay. Being in love is masculine. It's okay. Man. So yeah, that's the fun thing I've been thinking about today. Thank you for the follow, Mara. I really appreciate it. Welcome. I don't really have a name for us. Welcome to the Coca-Cola gummy worms. I think I used that once. Yeah, that's the vibe. Let me think. What else was I doing recently? I was watching YouTube videos on the downfall of casual hobbies. I don't know why, but something I really like to watch is people talk about how hobbies suck these days because corporations are getting into it. Suggestion: an acronym that spells your name. Okay. Sorry. I paused because I was thinking. And my first thought was, how do I get Secret Society in there? I've got to make the E. Welcome to the super exciting stream universe. The super effective snake users. Actually, I think it's funnier to just say, welcome to Sesu, it's an acronym. What is it? I think it's just funnier to have people make up their own acronym. Sesu is whatever everyone else wants to believe. Whatever you want to believe it means, that's it. Which almost feels like I'm like a figurehead of like, I don't know. It gets a little weird, but I love it. For me, I'm gonna say it's the super edgy society of Sesu stands for Sesu exceeds superlative senses. Wait. The U. That's Seth. Look. the super evil society of... Thankfully, we can put the of in there because it's like lowercase, so it's not going to be part of the acronym. You can use of, you can use and, you can use the. Secret edgy society of you. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of JoJo. Pip installs packages. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, I know what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the villain stand from JoJo Part 8, I think. Yeah, that's what it made me think about, of you. Part 8 isn't an anime, therefore it doesn't exist. You're right. The Secret Edgy Society of You wins. We're close, though. We're close. Maybe in the next 10 years. Maybe it'll just skip over 7 and go like We don't want to animate horses and just go straight to 8, you know? um, I still think that's just such a funny thing to me. How hard it is to animate horses running. I don't know if y'all have ever watched Apothecary Diaries. Alex and I just finished season 1 recently. If you've watched Apothecary Diaries and you look at the horses, everything else is 2D except the horses. And they don't try to sugarcoat it. They don't put attention to it or anything. They're just like, yeah, there's 3D horses. They're so wrong. I'm always really impressed when a video game actually animates the different gaits that horses have. I guarantee you the animators are sobbing. They're crying. I guarantee it. It's apparently so hard to do. You're all weak. Okay, Echo. Alright. Echo said, I'm gonna go animate a horse and show you guys how weak you are. I'm looking forward to it. That silence is the sound of Echo immediately backpedaling and going, hold on, wait a sec. I believe it in my heart. And it's funny, because it can either go one of two ways. Because I'm goading her, she'll double down. Or she'll be like, no, I'm not doing that. Which either is perfectly fine. Like, don't hurt yourself animating horses. Love yourself. Do anything else. I can't believe these toe-walking freaks walk, trot, canter, and gallop. They do so much. Hi, Beetle. Thank you for the early Snake Squad and the forehead kisses. Hey, Beetle, what's your take on animating horses? That's our current discussion item. What's your take? Difficult, probably. Yeah, that's the vibe. That seems to be the vibe. Also, Beetle. Do you remember how we were watching Apothecary Diaries and then I never came back? Don't worry, Alex and I finished season 1. We did it. Side note, it's kind of cool looking at historical drawings of horses because it took people a while to figure out where their feet actually really, hold on. Give me a second. I'm Googling historical drawings of horses. Some of these, they got pretty good pretty fast. But some of these... Like, you can see old drawings from before the advent of photography where they have all 4 of their feet in the air like they're doing a big leap. That's exactly what I'm looking at right now. Alternatively, it's terrifying looking at even Renaissance era paintings of animals because what the fuck? I love all the historical drawings of cats. Cause they're just like cat, human face, done. Did I ever watch Shirobako? I'm looking it up. I don't think so. No, I didn't. Should I? Is it good? Will I enjoy it? It looks very comedic and it looks like I would enjoy it. There's a scene where the characters had to animate horses and it was an ordeal. Oh, beautiful. All right. It's on my list. It's on my list. Thank you, Beetle. I see Renaissance drawings of animals and raise you Renaissance taxidermy. I'm scared. But I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up, scared. I gotta wait for Google to figure out it. What the fuck? I don't want to show it on screen because technically it's a dead animal, but if you're okay looking at pictures of taxidermy, please Google Renaissance taxidermy. I'm looking at this one of an 18th century lion. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, you know, there's a part where it's like, I really have to commend these people because someone had to do this and take the fall, you know? Someone had to make these look goofy looking. They're all much more talented than I am. But also, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Probably. Let's see. The text on this says, in 1731, King Frederick sent a taxidermist his favorite lion who had passed away, and this is what he received. Yeah. Someone just got a preserved lion skin in the mail and was like, I don't know what this animal is, but okay. Oh, yeah, it seems to be a very similar premise to Izoken, but maybe Alex with the comedic beats of it's kind of just from like the poster for Shirobako. It's giving me like Wotakoi comedy. And that would do it. Working adult anime and comedy. Yeah. I love people that do design for a living because literally you could just tell exactly what this anime is just from the design. You gotta love it. Hi Raiders, how are you? How's it going? Thank you for raiding to me, Kelsey. I really appreciate it. Kelsey, before playing Bot World Odyssey, just finished Koromon. It was cool. I hope you enjoyed it. Snake hair, thank you. I can finally do it. Thank you. Do you know who created it? Here's a stuff around my model parent. It's made by Beetle VT. They're in the chat. Show them ponytail snakes. Oh, hold on. Can I? I can't turn my head too much. But they're there. Raiders, hello. I'm Sesu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a ton of indie games here. We're playing Lil Guardsman soonish, probably in the next 5 minutes or something after our ad break. But right now we're talking about anime. And hey Kelsey, what's your vibe on animating horses? That was kind of our topic of conversation about 5 minutes ago. And then it went to Renaissance drawings of horses. And then that went to Renaissance taxidermy. We're talking about the anime Shirobako right now. I can't really talk about it. I haven't seen it yet. But apparently there's also a scene in that where they have to animate a horse. Hilarity ensues. Batman enter. But yes, please take care of yourself, everyone. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. Kelsey, please do all those. In addition, do whatever after stream stuff you gotta do. Take care of yourself. If you want to hang out, you're totally okay to do that. But if you gotta go, that's a-okay as well. I can draw a horse. Asking me to animate one is a deal breaker, especially someone on horseback. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe, I understand. Earlier, I was talking about how me and my spouse just finished watching the first season of Apothecary Diaries, where they just put in a 3D horse. They just put in 3D horses. Everything else is 2D, probably. Except for those horses. Okay, have a good horizontal lay down. Yeah, we love Mau Mau. We love Mau Mau so much. Yes. I'm very much looking forward to watching season 2 whenever, I have to assume Netflix will pick it up since they picked up season 1. I know it's on like Crunchyroll, but like I'm still mad at Crunchyroll for changing the Mob Psycho main character voice because they didn't like unions. I'm still salty about that, so I don't pay them. There are a couple 3D uses, but not many. It's really just the horses. It's actually really interesting how anime is using more 3D these days. Not in like a bad way. I just think it's cool. I think it's really neat when they can integrate it into the anime really good. Because I mean, like, Tiger and Bunny was using 3D in 2011, you know? Like, not to be an old man about it, but back in my day. But it's very interesting if you look at, like, season 2 of Tiger and Bunny, how, like, they make it a lot more integrated into the show. You just started watching season 2. It's on Netflix in Japan. Which, okay, I used to have a VPN, but I stopped paying for my VPN. But we watch it like on our couch. My favorite use of 3D so far was the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. You know, it was actually really surprising because I think that was like the first time that Dragon Ball Super went like, or okay, I don't know about Dragon Ball Super, the anime, but it felt like one of the first Dragon Ball like movies where it was like all in 3D, right? And they really did do really good on it. Hi, how are you? You have a connection? No, I understand. Say no more. I understand. If I were watching it on my computer, obviously it would be like a lot easier for us to watch it because I've got my connections, but sometimes I just want to sit on the couch and watch whatever's on Netflix. You can't stick around, but you gotta make dinner, so you'll be lurking. Thank you for lurking. I really appreciate it. If you're gonna be an old man about 3D and 2D, you've got to bring up Futurama. Well, yes, absolutely. I don't know if this is true. It feels like Western anime. I mean, technically correct, but it feels like Western cartoons have just been very like, I feel like they've been a lot more accepting of 3D earlier, you know? Which is cool. Yes, Western anime like Atla and Samurai Jack. Can you leave me alone? Can you leave me alone? Oh, and then it was their first real foray into 3D, Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, and they did really good with it. I think, was Daima all 3D at this point? I remember from the trailers. I think the trailers were 3D, but I don't know if like the whole thing was in 3D. Um, I'm also thinking about like okay, it's a studio. Is it a Studio Gilby movie? I think it counts as a Studio Gilby movie. Um, but a lot of people didn't like it, which shows that you know, sometimes the 3D is bad, sometimes the story is bad, but I'm thinking of Earwig and the Witch, where I think that was like all 3D. Earwig and the Witch was fine. I enjoyed it. I just felt like it stopped way too early. But anyway, that's my point is more anime are embracing going full 3D, and it's very interesting to see. Like obviously, I still love 2D. I still love hand-drawn. But sometimes 3D has its own charm and it's really nice. We have ads coming in a minute. So let's do our ad breaky. I do 3-minute ads on the hour, so we have as much time together as possible. So let's do our 3-minute ad break, and then we'll come back and we'll play some Lil Guardsman. For those that haven't been here for Lil Guardsman, what you need to know is we are a 12-year-old. We are being put on guard duty because our dad likes to gamble. We have been helping our dad. Well, we've been helping our dad with guard duty. We've also been like kind of helping the princess of our place find an eligible suitor from the neighboring empires. Wild, she doesn't want any of them. She wants a goblin lover. One of those suitors didn't like that, so he's declared war. I thought you'd end it at just, we are 12 years old. I mean, it does explain a lot. There are a lot of times, both me and also the game are like, I'm 12, what are you doing? Stop asking me for war advice, I'm 12. So that's about how it's going. All right, I'll see you after the ad break. Go get some food, go get some water, go take a bio break, go stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. If you don't want to do any of those things, I don't know, go like walk around for 3 minutes. I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm back. I got distracted. I was hanging out with Alex downstairs. Hello, nobody. Welcome back. I hope you've had a good week. The last time we chatted. Let's switch over. Thank you. I hope you had a good ad breaky time. Okay. Oh, let me take off the game key acknowledgement, because we needed that for the last game, not this game. Excited to see this sassy 12-year-old. Yeah, we're almost done with this game, by the way. We're at like 84%. Okay, then I continue the game. Let's see. What happened last time we played? War started.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes.
We won 2 fights and lost 1, I think.
Throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
Okay.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
Oh, I remember. I wanted to... I didn't keep the game on last time, but I wanted to keep the game on the whole, like, what, 4 hours or something? See what would happen at the end. If it would just, like, go back to the beginning. Yeah, we can't do it today, but... I'll have to do it at some point. I'm very curious. What happened last time? The magic guy wanted us to give him all the power crystals, and we said, no way, Jose. The 420 wizard we met earlier in the game, he is was the head of the Mages Guild. So he came in because he's trying to stop them from, you know, taking over the world, essentially. We had a traitor in the midst of the Goblin Liberation Association, but we found them. Dad's on the war. He's on the front lines. Yeah, I think that's kind of the big points right now. I never realized we're actually 12. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday.
Oh.
I hope he's doing okay.
Hopefully. Because we told him a joke. So we're hoping that he didn't, like, go like, oh, funny joke. Why are we chill about this? You know. You know.
Come on! Give it back already!
I mean, it's either we criticize the 12-year-old working guard duty and making major war decisions, or we criticize the rats that own the building. You know? We can only pick one struggle. Yeah, typical 12-year-old things.
Stop saying that!
Do you speak rat?
Alright, break it up, you two.
Also, let me know that you guys can hear. And then also, I forgot. I changed my category. I almost forgot. Ooh. Lil Guardsman. Maybe a little louder on the game. Okay. Let me see if I can do that in-game. I remembered, but I didn't hit done. There we go. Did it update? I don't know anymore. Maybe I hit done twice. Hold on. Hold on. Done. Alright, we're good. We're good.
I live here. What are you?
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's put up the audio here. It's actually just the voices. Alright. Alright, continue.
You doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
Oh! Okay.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
Lamont, I don't know if you could do it all.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are really smart. This one stole a crystal that I found.
Oh! Hey, give me that. Can I have it, bro?
No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
How am I supposed to talk to a rat? Let's reason with it.
My friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Oh my god. Proving my point.
Can you, being the more intelligent creature, just give in and let him have his crystal?
Please, Mr. Rat. The rat looks up at you as if it has completely understood every word. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal.
Hey, he came back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Hold on. Is this the one I've been using? I think these are the ones I've been using. So, that's okay.
Okay, jeez. I have to go to work anyways.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Where's Isla?
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Asher's office.
Okay. Where's Simon?
I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
Okay.
I
Good
don't
luck.
need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
Pay them? They might work with paying. Can I talk to the rats? Hold on. Squeak. I cannot. That's okay. Oh, come on. Come on. There's a note. Dear whoever reads this note, Garby's Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. Please feel free to take your business to some other establishment in town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalist chokehold. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. P.S. If this is Lil, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals you could track them down. Garby. Alright. What am I doing?
Squeak.
I hit the... What?
Did you just say the word squeak?
What? What? I wasn't expecting that. I hit the wrong button. You're in game. You're well. How am I? I am doing very well. I had food today. I've got stuff for soup tonight, so that makes me very happy. Yeah, squeak. Who's down by the docks again? Simon? Simon. Hey! Give you soup? What kind of soup? I got chard today. I have spinach today. And then, you know, my usual, lentils, tofu. Probably gonna use some rice ramen, corn. Yeah! The sounds of a large family starting their day can be heard through the flaps of the tent.
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet, we've been so displaced by the war.
Aw.
Yes, Mum, we have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
Girly, I'm trying.
The means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, Mum.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, Mum, his cousin Egbert.
His cousin Egbert. This old lady voice is amazingly hilarious. Yeah, it is. Oh, hey, bro.
Hello there, Lil.
Hey.
Seamus McGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place is awful.
Well, at least you're all together, right?
Yeah?
Oh, not so.
Oh.
One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him.
Yo! Where's your
Sure, you're out in
son?
the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Teeny tiny. I gotta write that down. For sure.
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Yo, every time they say that, I'm always like, okay, but still ACAB, or I guess AGAB at this point. All guards are bastards. Monkey Island. Arstotzka. We get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences. Oh. Who hurt them?
Step right up, folks, and take your turn
know.
at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
Aren't you one of my
Simon,
friends?
it's me,
Yeah.
Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
God.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before.
God.
Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Shady
Are you
gambling.
trying to con me, Simon?
Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Fine. I'll play.
Alright, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find
It's
the
not a
queen.
scam at all. Alright.
She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
Okay.
Where's the queen?
She should be over here. Hell yeah!
Congratulations! You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
Woo! Yeah, I did it!
Too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
Yeah, I'll let her know. Don't worry, buddy.
This kid's terrible at running a
Yo.
swindle. Who taught him anyways? Oh wait,
You.
I did. Am I the problem?
Yes! What's here? Now that can't be It's just a bomb! Okay. You don't look happy about this hat.
Mr. Fantastico! I haven't seen you around for a bit.
Yeah, it's been a while.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Oh, damn!
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
That's funny.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My
God.
journey, it continues.
It continues.
Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
Yay, I got his letter!
A letter from Dad.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore.
God. So we told him a funny joke to us, I think. We didn't tell him, like... We could have told him a dirty joke, but we didn't tell him that. We're 12. So, like... What's it gonna be? Toilet humor. It's not gonna be good.
I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookie some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me.
I already paid him. Thank you for paying me back, but I already paid him.
This war is tough, but they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil.
Aw,
Please
our
write
dad
back
loves
soon.
us.
Love, Dad.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
If he loves us, then why'd he child labor us? Should we write a mushy letter to combat his mushiness, or should we play it tough? I feel like if we play it tough, he's gonna cry. Yeah. Little will write a sentimental, affectionate letter to her father. Are you sure?
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
To make him cry.
I will search for a stamp for your
I still
letter
need
that
to
is
win
so
the war.
fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens. Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!
Can I just have a regular stamp?
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go... Where are we going next? I guess we could visit Malcolm. Oh my god, Beetle. You weren't here last week. Do you know what happened? I don't know if you saw the beginning of this game where we had that guy with the goblin and he was like super like gross about it and was like kind of, you know, borderline abusive about it. And then we did a truth spray on him and we learned that he's actually like very just tsundere and he actually really loves his goblin buddy. So he came back again. He came back again and he was going to take all his money out the bank. And we're like, wait, what can we do? And then we remembered that the goblin was employed by Malcolm in the dungeon. So we called him and they talked. And then they had a beautiful, loving life together for like a week before our bro died of a heart attack. It was very nice. Oh, I remembered. Yeah! I mean, he was old. But yes, extremely loving.
Lil? How unexpected.
Very doomed yaoi, yes. You too.
I could say the same about you. What are you doing in Ash's office?
I'm volunteering as her unpaid intern.
Oh, okay.
My mom said this will fast-track me to get into the youth politician training program for two-faced cutthroats and liars, or the YPTFCL. She says it'll help build character.
The YPTPTFCL. I guess it will build character.
I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Oh, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Sure.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Now that you mention it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap.
You shouldn't have mentioned a thing, Lil.
YPTPTFCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
Okay, let's help.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I
Shit,
need to
okay.
answer.
Let's hope I remember.
What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
Fuck! I don't remember that. Was it Maverick?
Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
Oh, I changed that. I think it's the Exciting Coliseum for Sports.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
Fuck! He always says it and I don't remember. Is it Turtle Dove or Buttermilk? Shit! I think it's Buttermilk.
And last one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays
Yeah.
what kind of instrument?
Torture. He plays a guitar. No, he plays a lute. He plays a lute. Oh. Oh, I almost fucked myself over with
All
that.
the questions. Thanks so much for your help, Lil. Here, take this. It's from Garby.
I don't know if we're getting her in or not. There he is, the late King Osmond. When will they get around to replacing those with Queen Desdemona? I don't know. 7 Habits of Highly Effective Dictators. A survivor's account of the Marley Threepwood dynasty.
What a fancy collection of bottles.
Alright. That's it. We can still go to the dig site. Yeah, let's check out the dig site. And then we'll go to work. Hey.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me. Are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
First time. Let's reassure her. I'm 12, but...
We are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with a chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever. You know, using it at the guard shed.
So true.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
Yep.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable
Excuse me.
stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
That's an extremely perceptive observation.
Thank you.
You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Oh, okay. Truth spray.
It is done.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
Okay, drama.
Okay, drama queen.
Keep that plucky fighting spirit about you. You'll need it.
You're proving my point.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Alright, cool. Oh, we just got a free upgrade for our truth serum, so that's awesome. Let's go do our shift, I guess. They've really been giving me a lot of different power crystals today. It's a little worrying, to be honest. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on with the night shift tonight. Hopefully we find Bro's son. Okay. Porous entities. They're, we can decipher things on them, so we can decoder ring them. Do crystals stack? Can you save them for tomorrow? Yes. Let's see. Oh! Ghosts! No such thing. Werewolves. Their weaknesses are silver and the rising sun. Most of the time, they desperately seek asylum. We had that with the last guy that was like, you gotta put me in prison, don't ask me why. And we immediately did that. There's the mole people. While considered disfigured and even monstrous by some, please do not persecute the mole people. They are not to be punted. After all, without mole person labor and digging know-how, the sprawl wouldn't enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. The necromancer... excuse me. It's not illegal, but they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Most of the time, a person chooses not to give up on the dark arts. There's vampires. Usually evil, best not to judge a book by its cover. Witches. Although rare and indistinguishable from regular folk, it's possible to encounter a witch while on guard duty. There are tests to be done to confirm whether they are or are not a witch. If the witch weighs the same as a duck, it confirms they're made of wood. But in practical terms, they might have ulterior motives. They often have a plan on the go. Their moral compasses have the tendency to be differently collaborated. And the only zombies we have around here are the old timey-wimey, slow-moving ones. Treat them like sheep, herd them around when you need them. They're relatively harmless. Cool. Alright. I've got extra ones now. This is scary that I have so many. And yet, I'm still almost using them all. Oh my god. Wow, I kind of needed all those. Okay. Let's begin. Yeah, can't be too safe.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
I think you're a witch. I'm gonna truth spray you. I think you're a witch.
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl. Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
Okay, ma'am, let's talk about that.
I've got the first apples of what looks to be a very fruit. I'm using them to make a delicious pie.
Doubt.
I don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
No, dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
I just want to talk to her fully before I send her on her fucking way.
I don't mean to be rude, but are you a witch?
Oh, oh, my dear, it's not rude at all. Of course I'm a witch. It would be rather dangerous being out all alone if I wasn't a witch, wouldn't it?
True.
Most people just assume I'm a witch, but it's nice to be asked.
Aw.
Cool. I've never met a witch before.
Haven't you? I wouldn't be so sure. You may have known a witch all your life and just not known it.
Fair. You're not coming in. I should throw you in jail for real, but you're not coming in.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
Made of children!
Somewhere else, sister.
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
It is not.
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
That is not a wishing apple. But I might need it later.
Sure, give me the apple.
Just don't eat it.
All right, dear, but don't eat it until you...
Shit. I didn't know I would bite into the apple.
Oh dear. Night night, my darling.
I didn't know I would bite into the apple. I thought I would just confiscate it. Ugh. That's annoying. Okay.
Why, hello, my peep. It's almost hard.
Okay. Nope. Let's talk to you.
I've got the first. I'm using them.
Jeez.
This book is falling apart. It's like 1,000 years old.
Sorry, Ceci, you're too delicious a pie. Thank you.
Older than that. And I should know. I wrote it myself.
I would have thought confiscate also. Thank you. Thank you. Because it feels like, oh, well, I could use that for something else, you know? Like, make someone else bite it.
Are you?
Most people.
Cool.
Haven't you?
Okay. Now, I'll use the truth potion.
With all of these candies wrapped, then with these delicious magical apples.
Yeah, don't let her in. I wish I could just jail, but don't let her in. Poisoning people is always fun.
You'll just have to take it.
I think we have different definitions of fun.
I'll share a secret with you.
Wishing apple?
Yep. No. Return that shit.
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
Yeah.
What a clever little girl you are.
Sure am. Meat pies made out of kids. Well, that's a Kinder surprise. You figured out her dastardly plan and did the right thing. Watching too much Apothecary Diaries. Right, exactly. Yeah, we definitely did not just game over. I think you guys fell asleep and had a weird dream. Oh, hey! It's you!
It is the same Little Guardsman who admitted Scary Tree Monster in our previous encounter.
Yeah!
I am here today to attend.
Exactly, fell asleep from
puny
apples.
and horribly decorated City Hall.
Okay. Do you have anything else I can read on you?
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Caladar. You are now looking at me, Scary Tree Monster.
Yo, let's go! We did that!
I threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
Hell yeah!
No wonder you ran unopposed. I wouldn't want to get stomped and or thwomped either.
Smart kid.
Nah, yeah. Alright, what else?
In my new capacity as an elected official, I have been in communication with Councilwoman Ash and Lieutenant Stryker.
Okay.
They each have plans to use my newfound political capital to achieve their goals. So many options for Mayor Scary Tree Monster.
Wow,
Okay.
You've been busy. Making connections and getting to know
Who are we gonna
people.
call?
Sounds exciting.
Are we gonna call Councilwoman Ash or Lieutenant Stryker? Councilwoman Ash is kind of racist, so...
Yes. It has been quite an adjustment for Scary Tree Monster, but I am doing my best. It is quite stressful, though.
Yeah, if she weren't racist. Ah, okay. Let's call Stryker.
Excellent. Mayor Scary Tree Monster will be an absolute asset in aiding our defenses at home.
Okay. Okay, cool.
The mayor here should serve as an effective deterrent. His ability to both stomp and thwomp are the stuff of legend.
It's true.
Well done, Guardsman. Admit Mayor Scary Tree Monster without delay, for the sake of the Sprawl's defenses.
Will do. Alright. Thanks, Scary Tree Monster. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you're mayor now. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Mayor Scary Tree Monster humbly accepts entry into the sprawl.
Yeah, you're drafted now, buddy.
Wow, that's very nice to hear.
Lieutenant Stryker promised the opportunity to stomp and swamp any enemy who may come near.
Yeah, your favorite.
Swamp!
Your favorite ass shit. I'm so happy. You connected Stryker to her stompiest, swampiest new recruit in defense of the sprawl. Good for you. This is a zombie? Oh, they're zombies. Okay. I think I can just bullwhip them. I think I could just bullwhip them.
They're wandering off. Bye, zombies!
Bye, zombies! Yeah! They're harmless, but on average, you did the right thing.
Oh,
hey, a mole person!
You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
Hi, Sar. How are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses. Happy Wednesday. This game is hilariously dystopian. It really is. So I can be looked after by you. Okay. Okay. Who are you? Let's talk, buddy. Let's talk. Do they pay the guard actual money? I do get paid. Yeah. Did my throw cobalt not work? Give it a second. Sometimes it's really slow. Yeah, I do get paid actual money, so that's nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just chat, bro. What's up?
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, jeez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I
Uh-huh.
don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
It's on the up and up, but also hush-hush. I'll trust.
Top secret? Whoa. And they sent you straight to me, eh? Yep, that sounds about right. I'm kind of the best guardsman on the force these days.
That's not what I was told.
Yo.
What were you told?
I was told that you were trustworthy if a bit... Well, that's not important. I was told you were trustworthy.
Who would tell him that I'm trustworthy? I don't want to truth spray him. Because I feel like the less I know, the better. I don't know. Let's talk to him again. Because, like... I don't know.
Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the GLA? The whole traitor in our midst thing?
Yes, but he was not a traitor.
Yep, that was me. I always seem to get pulled into those lineups. One of the downsides of being a mole person.
Aw, bro.
Yeah, I never really understood the whole mole being a spy thing either.
Nobody knows, and it really hurts my feelings.
Aw.
That's terrible.
That's exactly why I don't want to
I'll
truth
make it
serum
my
him.
mission to use mole only to refer to mole people or actual moles, not traitors or spies.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I will talk to him once more, though. So I know that he was at the GLA. So I don't really want to call any of the other people, Councilwoman, Stryker, or Malcolm, because they were 100% not privy to whatever the GLA and the Queen are doing. And then I also don't want to truth serum him Because people know when they're truth serum, then I don't want him to think, one, I don't need to know those top secret plans. Two, I don't want him to think that I'm being, like, mean to him, you know? But also, he's just not telling me anything.
All right, I'll tell you. The GLA is supporting a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to get access to supplies from the outside.
Okay.
I'm here to get the project started, so please let me get going on this.
Yeah, absolutely. I trust you.
That sounds like a great idea. We could sure use the supplies.
You're telling me? I'm down to using single ply for my morning constitutional.
God damn, not the single ply.
What?
When I go to the bathroom.
Barf. TMI, dude.
I mean... Alright, get in here, bud.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Aw. And then I get like 2 stars and I'll be pissed about it. No, yeah. You heard the details of the tunnel plan finally coming to fruition. Remember the one we first told you about in level 8? Go you! I do remember that. Yeah, we were gonna make it to get food. It's between Bertrand and us.
Hello.
Hi?
Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
What? No.
Diversity win! Your fave mass murderer is a woman!
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
Yes!
And the knife glove. Yes.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt.
It's not the belt. I don't think I got anything on you. So we're just gonna have to do it. We're just gonna have to do it scared. Okay.
So, what's your name?
Greaves. First name, Stabitha.
Stabitha!
Stabitha Greaves. Terrifying figure of utter horror. I do not have you on my list.
Oh, they don't know I'm coming.
And
you said you had a job interview today in the sprawl?
Well, not in the sprawl, but cutting through would save me some travel time. I'm headed to the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die. I'm applying to be a camp counselor. Well, reapplying.
I'm doubting.
Do you think you're, dressed appropriately to be a camp counselor?
It is the belt, isn't it?
Oh.
It's not the belt.
Because I got it as a gift, and I'm only wearing it because I feel obligated.
Oh,
Can we assume
okay.
that anything I talk about in the future is 100% not belt related?
We can all relate to wearing obligation gifts. I don't think there's anything I can use here. Let's talk to her again.
Maybe we should do a little pre-interview interview, for practice.
Good idea.
So, Stabitha, why do you want to work at this horribly named camp?
Oh, I've been a camper at Lake Scream and Die for a while now. I met all my friends there. I died there. It's been a major part of my life.
You died there?
Oh my, wow, okay. And what would you say is your biggest strength?
Punctuality.
Punctuality.
And your biggest weakness?
Probably wanting to kill all the other camp counselors in gruesome and horrific ways.
Doubt.
How can you be so punctual when you don't even wear a watch?
All right, you caught me. That was a lie, but I really need this job so I can get my revenge on those camp counselors who lured me out into the woods that night and left me to die.
Let's just try to stick to the truth from now on, alright?
Okay, so here's my issue. She's sounding kinda ghosty. But ghosts don't exist. Apparently. So, like, what do we do here? Should I truth serum her? Or x-ray her? No, I don't think she's a zombie. 'Cause their zombies are the shambling, weird kind, you know? Because we encountered zombies, so we know what zombies look like. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe truth serum. Let's try it.
That night I died in the woods, a demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life. Now, I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
That honestly didn't give me anything. Like, I don't... Yeah, it really does sound like she isn't gonna cause trouble in the city. I think I can let her through. It's weird, but I think I can let her through.
You are free to enter. I'd wish you luck on the interview, but the people I probably should be wishing luck to are your soon-to-be victims.
So true.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Have fun.
Have fun. Oh, shit.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it. I hate to leave you vulnerable.
Oh, thank you.
That's very considerate of you, Stabitha.
Thank you, it scared me too. Thank you, Stabitha. we gotta redo it. we gotta redo it. Who would have thought that the correct answer was not to admit her? Who would have thought?
Hello.
Holy hell! You are actually...
Is it the...
What?
Honestly, yeah, Stabitha's a good name.
And the knife.
Are you sure it's not the best?
It's not the belt.
Okay, let's just straight up truth spray you immediately. Let's just do that.
That night I died in the woods, a demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my
Yep.
Now I am cursed to wander the camp.
Yep. So now that we know that about you, perhaps we could send you to jail.
Tabitha Greaves, you are hereby under arrest for the crime of wanting to kill a bunch of teenagers.
I don't want to kill them. It's just been my sole purpose, driven by demonic motivation since I was raised from the dead.
Save it for the courts. So long, Tabitha.
I love the little so long.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it. I hate to leave you vulnerable.
That's very considerate of you, Tabitha.
How?
Did you escape the guards taking you to prison?
Oh, I killed them.
Oh.
Anyways, guess I'm taking the long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job, because I was running late, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh, God.
What have I done?
Somehow this isn't it either. Your impulse to jail this horror show was correct, but as a result of your actions, a half-dozen guards were brutally murdered. Yeah, see, I really thought she wasn't our problem. Right! Okay. Let's rewind again. Let's think about this. Okay. She's a demonic horror that's been cursed. What can we do about this?
Hello.
Holy hell.
Is it...
What?
Is it the knife?
And the knife glove.
Maybe we can take her knives? Let me think. So I can't call anyone, I know that. Yeah, do we have, like, curse breaking serum? We've got a metal detector. I'm not sure what else. We have a metal detector. I wonder if she has some item on her. Because they bought her spirit back to life, right? Like, they bought her corpse back to life. So maybe she's wearing something that, like, is keeping her body going. Let's see. Absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Wait! Yes!
Yep.
There's something!
There's your problem right there.
Oh my god!
You've got a
Let's go!
demonic X on your heart.
Holy fuck!
Gonna be hard to get rid of that bugger. Seems to be written in a different language, so we're gonna need foreign parts to fix her.
Oh, I don't want it removed. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
It's in a different language. We can decoder ring it. Ooh.
Did you just decode the hex on my heart without asking me?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry.
That's a little presumptuous.
I don't have to read it if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. I'm curious what it says myself.
Okay.
It translates to, if this hex is read out loud, the cursed will return to whence they came.
Beautiful.
Wait, on second thought, no!
We did it. Oh.
Carol, Booby and Cameron's son.
Why are you here?
How have things been?
How have things been? Are we dead? Did that kill us? No, we're fine.
Well, this
somehow.
has been one for the books.
We did it? You exorcised the demon inhabiting this undead serial killer. Bravo! Woo! Woo, that was scary. Oh, that was scary. Okay, let's do this last person. I hope it's our goblin boy.
We got a
Ghostbusters?
call. There may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
Who are you now?
Ghost finders.
Okay, but ghosts don't exist, so... Shit, and I talked to them, like, separately.
It's common knowledge that there's no such thing as ghosts, but people will pay a pretty penny to commune with their lost loved ones. If we provide a bit of comfort to people in need, what's the harm?
Especially if they've happened to prepare a little dinner as well. Maybe some finger foods. Hard to get a proper home-cooked meal these days, and typically there's some food to go around after a death.
Okay. Okay. You can't come in here because you're trying to eat our food
Ghost
supply.
finders? So what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in and we find out what's what.
Doubt.
Listen, buddy, you're not fooling me. Everyone knows ghosts don't exist.
That is what all the experts say.
That is what all the experts say.
And the historians.
And the scholars and the
Around
historians.
the sprawl. But are you sure they don't?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
But not 100%?
Well, not 100.
Boom! Ghost finders at your service.
I'm not letting you guys in. But I'll talk to you
All right.
again.
Letting go of the fact that I'm almost positive that ghosts aren't real, how would you find them?
It takes an incredible amount of energy to find wraiths, specters, and other phantom apparitions, you know.
Also, we can't have these guys, like,
Crystals?
taking the money, you know? From our people. Doubt.
You expect me to believe that you can really find ghosts with power crystals?
Sure can. You just drop one in the valve of my trusty Ghostometer 3000 here, and then it whirls around in the proton part, then poof! Ghost found.
Can I see that?
Doubt.
I should have confiscated that. I'm just gonna deny you guys.
I guess we'll have to take our equipment elsewhere. And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good...
Just go already.
I think I'm gonna have to do that again. Because I think I need that equipment. Let's rewind. Because I want to take their equipment. I think if I metal detect it, probably. You're gonna head out? Have a good one! Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it.
Who are you now?
Ghost finders.
Yep, y'all are ghost finders. Can I metal detect you, sir?
This is the official Ghostometer 3000, the latest in ghost finding technology.
Takes a lot of power to use. This baby burns through power crystals at a pretty good clip.
Cool. Can I see it in action?
If you have a power crystal you want to use, I can show you how it works.
You know what? Let's give him a pink crystal. Soul says bye too. She was watching with you. Bye, Soul. Thanks for hanging out, Soul.
Here, chuck this in your Ghostometer 3000.
An actual mage-grade power crystal?
Wahoo!
Those are kind of rare.
Excuse me.
Truthfully, I've never actually tried this before with one of these.
Do it.
What the heck? I say go
Thank
for
you.
Okay, here goes.
Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe they'll find a ghost. Oh my god, they found a ghost.
Ghost right behind you.
Nice try, kid. You gotta wait.
Oh my
to
god.
get the jump on the ghost find.
Have a good sleep, Bizarre friend. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Take care.
Look for yourself if you don't believe me.
Oh my god, a ghost!
Ah, let's get out of here.
My hour is almost come.
Alas, poor ghost.
Alas, poor
Pity
ghost.
me not, but lend thy serious hearing. Revenge my foul and most unnatural murder.
Okay.
Murder? Who done it?
Who done it?
That villainous mage Tyronius Athanatos.
Of course he did.
How?
With juice of cursed Hebenon in a vial.
We have ads coming up, by the way.
Tears of mine ears did pour, the leprous distillment.
I did snooze them before, but they came back again, so
He poured poison in your ear?
I'm gonna get to the end of this interaction
Weird way
and
to kill someone.
then I'm gonna go pee.
Remember me.
So, while the ad break's going, get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch.
But this is another level.
Your body's gonna thank you for all of those things. I think that's the king. Fucking wild. That was worth it. You were visited by the actual ghost of King Oswin, and you've learned more about the full extent of Tyronius's evil plans. Perfect. Okay, let's take our ad break. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Alright, welcome back from the ad break. Let's do it. Hope you had a good ad break. Oof. Oh.
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah! Due to your exceptional job performance, you were paid 30 gold for this shift. Let's continue. Oh, there was another achievement that I didn't get to see. Let's go to the Twisted Sisters Tavern. It's time to go to bed. Oh, hey, you two.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Chuck.
Hi, Lil. Sorry to bother you so late, but Desdemona has something to discuss with you.
Okay.
Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
Oh.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely
Oh.
inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
Okay, wait. Someone's actually, like, seeing that we're 12 years old and making us not work? Oh my god. Finally!
This is what I've been saying. But, we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways have been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Yeah, we really have.
Yes, you have indeed. You've changed them for the worse. This
Huh?
is why a child should not be in charge of anything.
Excuse me?
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair. But she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
True as that may be,
Uh-huh.
it's time she was relieved of her duty.
Yo, what happened while I was at work? I'm
Where's
confused.
all of this coming from? I thought we were, you know, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Oh, okay, Tyronius. I mean, that explains everything. Alright, Queen, you're under the influence of Tyronius.
He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Creepy ghoul factory.
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
No.
He's your fourth advisor?
Fourth, and perhaps only, if the other three remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but
Yeah, absolutely.
don't you think it's better to, you know, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Yeah.
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
Alright. Hey, Chuck, are you hearing this shit? You know that's not your girlfriend, right? Or your wife?
Sound like your words.
You know that's not your wife, right, Chuck?
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the queen.
Love this
of the
game,
sprawl.
haven't finished it. Time for spoilers. Hey, how's it going?
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy...
Yo! Y'all know this ain't her!
I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now, Lil.
You're not
I'm
yourself.
sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
Chuck, you and I, let's talk a little later. Resist.
This doesn't make any sense. I have worked my ass off for you and the bloody sprawl. Not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
Wait, Lil, not like that.
Can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
Thank you, Chuck. Alright, we've got one night to resolve everything. Lil had foiled Brunhilde the morally questionables, to say the least. Planned to fatten the children of the sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies, the witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were so often disgusted at the idea of eating pies made out of children. So she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. After months of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl Tattler newspaper, was declared the best new restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. Okay, good for you, Brunhilde. Enlisted by Lieutenant Stryker, Mayor Scary Tree Monster was assigned wall guard duty, where he was free to stomp and thwomp to his moss-covered heart's content. While he enjoyed himself immensely at first, he had a nagging feeling there was somewhere he was supposed to be. His big meeting at Sprawl City Hall. How could he have forgotten? Lieutenant Stryker had tricked Mayor Scary Tree Monster. She knew he could be distracted employing his love of swamping and thwomping long enough to miss a vote on the controversial new bill. A bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down his Darkwood forest on the outskirts of Kaladar. Oh shit. Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived at City Hall too late to stop Bill, use Darkwood forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from their parents by the war, and help them get their parents back from being signed into law. This was the lowest point in Mayor Scary Tree Monster's political career. God damn. As the zombie horde meandered away from the sprawl, one of the undead ambushed straight from the pack. The zombie found himself wandering into a party at a beach house on the crystal shores of Lake Inez. Amazingly, he was the former owner of the house and was quickly recognized by two of his former employees at the party. They knew that guests would be alarmed at seeing their former friend in his current zombified form, so they came up with the harebrained scheme to pretend he wasn't a zombie and began to move him from room to room, waving and nodding him at all the unsuspecting party guests. Unfortunately, since he was a zombie and not just a corpse, this whimsical reenactment of the movie Weekend at Bernie's took a dark turn. The zombie immediately bit his two former employees, turning them both into brain-hungry monsters. The three spent the remainder of the party biting and turning the other guests. That zombie would have been the perfect host except for one small thing. He was undead. With the arrival of Puxatani Polly, the build a secret tunnel to get to supplies from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with team leader Polly attributing some of its success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way into the city. For the first time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the sprawl. Decoding the hex on Stabatha Greaves' heart exorcised the demon and freed her soul from its clutches. In death, she was finally at peace. Stabatha's former friends, the counselors from the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die, ended their summer contracts and went home, but they were plagued by the guilt they felt for their part in Stabatha's death. Could they really just go back to their normal lives after what they had done? 1 year later, they met back up at Lake Scream and Die. They were all starting to crack under the weight of their secret. In fact, Assistant Head Counsel Mitch Morrison suggested they all turn themselves in. He couldn't live with it anymore. He needed to tell the authorities what they had done last summer to assuage his guilty conscience. I know what you did last summer. But the others didn't like his plan. They knew they couldn't let Mitch confess to their crimes. They had to silence him. With 2 murders now in their hands, the group of camp counselors went their separate ways once again, assured their secret was safe. For now. The demon Little had exorcised from Stabatha, found a perfect new home in Mitch Morrison, and the cycle continues. The ghost finders were never again able to replicate their trick of making the ghost of King Oswin appear, nor were they able to convince anyone that they actually did it in the first place. As a result, the duo was forcibly committed to the Sisters of Charity Psychiatric Hospital for the differently minded and delusional. Count Heinrich Vampire's wedding started beautifully until that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire just before sunrise, which would have been the most romantic part of the ceremony. I actually didn't stop him any, so I didn't know he was going to his own wedding. I recognized him and I was like, oh, you're good, go in. On the plus side, Myrna Herkin was freed from the Count's curse and control, and eventually rekindled a romance with her old fling Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. The Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world. Okay, I guess he's dead.
And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement.
No, I think that was the joke.
Where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Yo! Oh no! Oh, I have a letter.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here.
Hey, I tried.
Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle.
Naval,
Even
okay.
though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right?
Ferocious sea monster. No allies in the water.
I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
Okay, Dad. We're gonna keep you alive somehow.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
Oh, hey, Garby.
I heard the news. This is your last shift down here at the shed.
Yeah. Actually, how?
How'd you hear?
Cecil told me. He's actually been running interference for you behind the scenes this whole game.
Who?
He wanted me to make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Aw. Alright. Well. Let's buy more crystals, I guess.
Are you sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
I think so.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
Okay, the Royal Wit. This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi, Lil. They're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole, and that the GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. Chuck. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night, and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We'll need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Middle Manager Mike Melroy. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He's officially exiled from the Sprawl. MMMM. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was won in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there's any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. Stryker. We have put a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl Treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your star rating. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Malcolm, by royal decree. Definitely playing this again soon. Yeah, it's so good. I'm genuinely like enjoying it a ton. I'm really glad that I played it. Because yeah, it's been pretty fun. I'm a little worried about the war effort, but you know, we're doing it. We're doing something. Nope. There we go. Begin. Hey, it's you.
Oh, hi! It's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You
Yeah.
wanted me to serve the soup to all those bigwigs.
Yeah.
Why they wanted Monty's soup at the royal wedding, I have no clue. But, you know, rich people.
Right, rich people.
I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
Okay. What do we need? We need fresh, non-rotten food. So...
I didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup.
Wow.
I
That
had
was
to
wild.
go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Oh, true. So true.
Wow, that's a long walk.
You're telling me. The whole journey took me almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Luckily, they gave me this cart to carry all the food in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
This food sounds rotten. Can we look at it? Can we x-ray it? Yeah, can we see that food?
Whoa, your wagon is full of rotten food.
Oh. You can't bring this
Well,
in.
it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
Ma'am?
That's really not great.
Let's call... No, we can't call anyone because this is from Mike Melroy. So I guess let's talk to her again.
What kind of food did you get?
I don't know. Stuff for soup? I didn't ask too many questions. They seemed to know what we needed. Anyway, my manager gave me a list. Here, take a look.
She hands you a list of ingredients. Pretty standard stuff. Most of them are marked perishable. Doubt.
Doesn't perishable mean the food will go bad after a while?
Huh. Yeah, I guess it does.
Girly, I can't let you in with that food. Goodbye.
Hey, kid. I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Kelly. Yes, the Sprawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch, Guardsman. Oh, we've got 8 people today. Oh my god!
Blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position?
Oh, don't worry. This is my last day.
Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade. If I still had it. Kapla!
Okay, it's not my fault. She didn't want you. She wanted her goblin lover. Why are you here?
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
Girly, I get it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have at least some sympathy. Maybe Marvog can intervene and stop the war.
We could have this war settled in no time. Those bloated Petrardians stand no chance against the might of Marvog. But your queen would have to make a compelling argument why we should help her now.
Let's call Ash.
Marvog can't be in a very good spot right now.
Oh?
Most of their supplies are imported, and this war has interrupted movement of goods. Perhaps they are here to make a deal. Send them in and let me assess the situation.
Okay. Let's talk to you one more time, though.
The ripples of this war have reached the plains of Marvog. Food has become scarce due to supply chain issues. I would use that chain to hang my enemies, but apparently it is not made of steel or rope.
No, it's not.
Confusion reigns. Without food, the ballet has been ruined. Much in the same way that you ruined my wedding day.
Oh my god, I get it!
So it's in your best interest to stop the war.
Indeed it is. The ballet must proceed, but we will not simply intervene for nothing. We demand a payment. Let me speak to your queen.
Okay. I'm letting you in.
Glory shall come to Marvog this day.
Kapla.
Kapla.
Well, Kaplad, little one. Kapla!
Thank you. Are we over our blood feud? Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and other people above your pay grade. Listen, I don't know what that last, bit is, and I don't care. It's my last day. Get me out of here, you know what I mean?
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Okay. Dad said ferocious monsters. Are you a ferocious sea monster?
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people.
Okay.
This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Oh, okay, cool.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Girly.
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay.
Stop interrupting.
The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the sprawl. That's the end.
Okay, what does that mean?
Wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Okay, here's my problem. I don't know if we have a ferocious sea creature coming later. Do you know what I mean?
I was given the message to deliver to you in this old shell. This shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule.
Okay.
I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
That's cool. How can you hear what else is inside the shell?
That I don't know. I only know how to access this message. They say the instruction manual for it was lost many years ago.
They say a lot of things, don't they?
Don't they? Okay, hold on. We've got a decoder ring for this.
Let me see that shell.
Yeah. The delicate runes carved into the shell suggest that breaking it is the only way to unlock its archive contents if you've forgotten your password.
Hope this works. Yeah!
God.
Oh no, my shell! That music! It is the song of my people! The lost song was trapped inside this shell all along! Thank you so much! The mer people of Bubbletown will sing their devastating war song once again.
Okay, I think I can draft them. I think I can draft them.
All right, Marabella, get in there and sing your heart out. You're officially drafted.
Thank you, Lil, and thank you for helping me find my song. And with that song in my heart, I will rip out the enemy's heart and feel their warm blood fall upon my scaled body.
Okay.
You do
Ferocious
it,
sea
Marabella.
creatures. Yeah, drafted. Oh, hello.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. Your move, kid.
What the fuck? I think I need to get your payment. Try not to overspend the money. Okay. What's up? Hi, Mocha Boba. How are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses. Happy Wednesday.
Okay, what's your deal?
Hope you're having a good Wednesday.
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in. I'm taking the same info about the sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Shit.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
Okay.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
Are you kidding? Trust?
You tell me how much it's worth.
All right. 1,000 gold.
Let's talk to you again.
Want to play hardball, do you? Okay, fine. 500 gold.
Yeah.
How about 250?
Never mind. Full price, 1,000 gold.
Fuck!
Dang it.
Can I try again?
Quit wasting my time. I'm leaving unless...
I doubt that you even have.
Well, you're wrong. I do, and I'm...
I know I have to redo it. So, we're gonna rewind. 250 is a good price. That's exactly why we have this. Okay, let's try again. Hello.
This is the place.
Okay, what's your...
I think I need to let him set the first.
Okay.
Not so...
How...
Well...
You tell me how much...
All right.
Okay. Now let's talk to you
Want
again.
to play hardball, do you? Okay, fine. 500 gold.
500 is it. Let's
Thank
trust.
you for lowering the price.
Yeah, don't mention it.
No, really, it means a lot.
Aw.
I said don't mention it. If people hear about this, I'll never make full price again.
Oh.
My lips are sealed.
Let's call Councilwoman Ash, I guess.
A Bangalorian, eh? Interesting. Bangalorians hear much and speak little. This one must be in dire straits to be making this deal. Squeeze him. Use those negotiating tactics we've spent all those sessions honing.
What sessions?
We had no
Damn
sessions
it,
on this.
Travis! I distinctly remember putting a memo on that idiot's desk to schedule sessions with you. Somebody's fired. Again.
Goddamn.
So, what do I do?
Step 1, negotiate. Thank you for attending the session.
Thanks. Alright, let's let this guy in. I think 500 is the best I'm gonna get. I probably could have did better, but let's be honest, it could have been 2,000.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 500 gold.
Here,
Cool.
take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Thank you. The Bagalorian will aid in the defense of the sprawl, and you got him for his lowest possible price. Nice. Okay. Oh my god, it's you!
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of B and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
No, wait, who the fuck are you?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember?
Oh, okay.
Magnus the Magnificent.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
Huh? What kind of meeting?
I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
Doubt.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met.
Bless
anyway.
you, Alex.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can't let this guy in. I don't know how to get him to not.
My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins.
Okay, so we're gonna confiscate this.
My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you. The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us. Our power, our present.
I get it. Those cheekbones.
You seem really precious about it.
You took away this darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's 2 toy. He was getting too precious about it anyway. Yeah, I feel Tyronius doesn't need that.
Avast, Petey! There
Hi.
goes a fine, upstanding guardsman.
That's me.
Upstanding guardsman, huh?
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
So, you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye. That's a much more concise way to say it, yarr.
Thank you. Let's do an X-ray on whatever the fuck you got here. Like, what's in that? Do you just have a fucking cannon?
Yarr, I do like the cut of your jib, young scallywag. Take ye this, a tank of some of the fermenter's finest, to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12.
I'm
But
12.
I'll take it for my dad when he gets home.
Where's your ship?
Thanks for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
big juicy IPA, eh?
You thought it was a powder keg? Yeah, me too. Okay, so, girly, what are you doing?
Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine-feathered matey Pete. Though you can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar, har, har.
Old sea dog, eh?
Okay. Trust?
Wow, a real-life pirate. You want to defend the sprawl from incoming attackers?
Aye, I've heard tell there's plenty of doubloons and booty to be had by sending some enemies down to Davy Jones's locker.
I'm not sure I understood all of that, but still, wow.
Let's talk again.
I be captain of the good ship Fermentor, the scourge of the seas. She's plenty yar and holds a crew of the scurviest scallywags to ever set sail.
Didn't I just get the fermenter? Can I look at a log? God damn it.
We also make the finest grog known to man. One taste and you'll be carousing shanties until you're 3 sheets to the wind.
Carousing shanties,
Doubt.
Is this actually the way you speak, or is this a bit?
Yar, 'tis a pirate tongue what fills me gob. Yar.
Pirate tongue,
Really? Because it sounds like a bit.
Yeah, alright, it's a bit.
It's a character choice,
I don't think I should draft you. I don't think I should draft you. I think I need to deny you. I can't just take in everyone that wants to be drafted.
Oh gosh, this is really gonna hurt morale back at the ship. People were so excited to serve their queen and country. Oh well, best of luck to you. Come on, Peter. Back to the ship we go. Yar.
I think that's the right choice. I think that's the right choice, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, it's Tiny!
I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Aww.
This is Teeny Tiny!
What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Aw, what happened to your leg?
It fell off.
Aren't limbs supposed to, you know, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
Yeah, I trust you.
Dad, he's Seamus McGoblin, right? The artist.
Him an artist? No, Mum. He has a real job. He's a painter. He paints things.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you're his little boy. So, we're gonna let you in. I trust you. I'm pretty sure you're his little boy. Why your limb fall off, though?
All right, you little cutie pie. You're free to...
Thank you kindly, Mum. And God bless you.
Tell your
I'm
dad
pretty
I said
sure
hello.
you're his
I
son.
will, Mum. Oh, I'm so excited to see him, and me mum, and even me sisters. I'm gonna head straight there. I won't even stop to rob any elderly people at knife point.
No.
Aw, that's so... Wait, what?
No.
Maybe I'll nick just one geezer.
No.
What have I done?
He was teeny tiny, not teeny Tom. No. No, okay. That is his boy, but... Okay, hold on. That is his boy, but... Let's go back a minute. No. That is his boy, but... He is exactly who I thought he was. but we're just gonna straight up truce Sarah Mew.
I love me dad and
Uh-huh.
my mum and even
Uh-huh.
me sister so much.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I feel like I could just burst when I see them.
Uh-huh.
They all treat me with such kindness and
Uh-huh.
help me when it's hard for me to get around.
Yep.
Sometimes dad lets me ride on his shoulders and I
Uh-huh.
feel 10 feet tall. That's
Uh-huh.
the truth. And I ain't hiding anything except for me knife I use for robbing elderly people.
Yeah, there
I
it is.
love robbing elderly people. And I won't stop. I'll never stop. It gives me a thrill like nothing else does. I'll die before I stop. No elderly person is safe from me and me robbing knife.
I think I could just take his Robin knife. So, let's just metal detect you and take your Robin knife, and then I think you're safe to go.
Is that a knife you have on you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I scanned you and it shows you're carrying a knife.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Your machine's broken.
Give me your
You're
knife.
too young to be carrying a knife.
Mind your own business.
Confiscate.
Try it and I'll cut your off.
Yo!
Whoa, that took a turn.
Hey, Seamus! Your little boy's gotta go to jail. Your little boy's gotta go to jail. Trying to think about what else I could do. I could kind of bullwhip him. Let's bullwhip him. Give me that knife.
Ouch! Why? Why would you do that to me? I'm so teeny.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Give me the knife.
Try it again and I'll cut your off.
Whoa, that took a turn.
Yo, I'm sorry. This kid's gotta go to jail. Seamus won't be able to see his son, but...
Teeny Tom, you're going to jail for a long time.
Is this because I like to rob elderly people at knife point?
Yes!
Yes, 100%. That's the reason.
You don't know me? Over here stepping all up on me like a prison don't scare me.
Yo.
Bring it on.
What the fuck?
Holy crap! You seem so harmless in your introduction.
That's called a ruse. See you on the outside in 5 to 10. I'm gonna get jacked on the inside.
Jesus Christ. You jailed the pint-sized sociopath and saved the octogenarians of the sprawl. They all lived cheek pinch another day. I'm sure Seamus will be okay when I say, hey, your son.
Hi, is this where to sign up for the draft?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
Dennis does kind of look like he wants to kill. Let's doubt.
I'm not sure that I can draft a pet fish. Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right, and he is very good at it. I promise you.
I'm just gonna talk a little more.
He really is quite a violent fish.
Where's the camera? Am I getting punked or something?
No punking going on. I'm telling you the truth. He'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path.
So this is the problem. I can't have this guy if I have the other two. And this is who I was waiting for.
Dennis here has gone 28-0 in the admittedly immoral and illegal underground fish fights that happen down at the docks. Or at least they used to before they set up that refugee camp. He's undefeated and shows no signs of slowing down.
Immoral indeed. Those poor fish.
Hey, all 28 of those losers knew what they were getting into. Dennis didn't invent the sport, just perfected it.
I can't draft this fish. Because he's going to tear through. So I'm pretty sure it's either draft the fish or draft the other two. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. Because it's a lose-lose either way.
Okay, here's your paperwork. Welcome to the war effort.
So let's see what happens.
Remember, it's for the fish.
Got it. The fish is in.
Okay. Let's see what happens from here. Due to your exceptional performance, you got paid 30 gold. Okay. I'm a little worried about the fish. Let's go to the tavern. Yo, why the tavern dark? Let's wait. Ah.
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Oh.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
Hey.
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later though, okay?
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
Oh my god, he's here.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire.
It's Dad. Dad's home.
I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like on the house to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
Grog.
Coming right up.
Sip it. Wait.
The letter
Okay.
can wait. There's a surprise wait.
Okay. Hey.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse, from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
Oh, middle manager Mike Melroy.
I may be baked out of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations. What a party. Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love, Echo.
What's a love echo?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
Gun?
What badge and gun?
I wasn't given either of
No one
those.
gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
Oh.
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
It's all in the
I
badge.
miss this too.
Is it Dad? Is it Dad? Show me my dad.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
Is this really my surprise? Is this really my surprise? That was kind of cool, though.
Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl?
It's not my birthday. I'll play along.
I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil. I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare?
The squirrel.
That's right! A sparrow!
Oh.
Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails. And since when do they scamper through trees?
I think if I picked the sparrow, it would have been a squirrel.
Yeah, okay. You got me there, the Edward.
It was pretty, though. It's
Time
cool.
for another?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame. That's right! It's another sparrow!
Hey, I got it right this time.
Ta-da!
I think he can only do sparrow.
This time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you!
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thanks for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you.
Aw. Okay. Dad!
There she is, my little guardsman.
Why? Who? What? How? How?
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
I did write a letter.
What happened to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate.
True.
Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
I have game over
So
quite a few times,
the war
Father.
because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer.
Aw, look at my dad being a
Pretty
dad,
instrumental in winning
finally.
a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Aw. Happy.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I'm glad I didn't
Die
die.
any
too.
day now.
Ma'am!
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Something's going to happen to us, probably. Did bro find his fantastic hat?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Okay, guys, we know it's not done because he hasn't found his hat yet.
Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
I have ads coming soon, by the way. I'm
should
gonna
have seen my
play
previous
through the
hat.
ads.
Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
Well, no, I'll do the ad break. So I'll take a break during the ads. So I'll see you in 3 minutes. Okay, welcome back. Let's continue. I think we either almost done or we have another night. And we'll find out. Let's see, let's go upstairs. We've talked to everyone. Yeah. I have a feeling our dad's gonna be kidnapped. Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's, home of the soup, was in a real predicament. Just like he did during the Great Bowl shortage of O2, Monty was gonna have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible in a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickens Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Praetor Kargan was granted the audience with the queen and the council that she so desired, but it was like super awkward because this was like, you know, the first time they had seen each other since the whole "you left me at the altar" thing. But the praetor held strong and admirably pleaded her case for the strategic trade routes and resources she could offer in exchange for the foreign aid Marvog so desperately needed. Impressed, Queen Desdemona announced the two nations would join in a tactical alliance against their common enemy. She then apologized to the praetor for the way things ended on their wedding day and wished the best for her. Not knowing how to react to this genuine show of emotional maturity, Praetor Kargan panicked and started asking her if she was still with that loser goblin, and saying things like, "I want you to draw me like one of your Kaladar girls." Nobody in the room was impressed by this behavior, least of all Chuck. Praetor Kargan returned to Marvog with the promise of the aid her people so dearly needed. That, and a goblin's fist-sized shiner on her left eye, and a newfound respect for goblins. Good job, Chuck. The intelligence gained from the Baglalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives, a win for the Sprawl in a season of losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Baglalorian was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Without the pure, unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, and even the awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor Tyronius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. Gary, we saved your life. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the light hits a power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. Teeny Tom became the Prince of Prison. He crafted makeshift shivs and used them without prejudice to grow his reputation. He eventually joined a gang called the Little Rascals. It was easy to get members like Spanky and Buttweek to accept him as his new leader, but there was a lot of pushback from the current leader, Alfalfa, and his handful of loyal followers. But they soon fell in line after Tom showed everyone how persuasive he could be with this shiv. Let's just say, they don't call him Alfalfa anymore. The Mogoblin family couldn't afford Tom's bail, so the only reunion they ever had with their son was over the telephone and behind a thick layer of glass. I'm sorry, we had to put your son behind bars. For the greater good. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'm a little worried. Yeah, that's how it goes. Maribel returned home to Bubbletown with the message, "We soon to battle." With their rediscovered battle song on their lips and in their hearts, Maribel and her tribe swam forth and fought valiantly along the Sprawl's armada. The pirates of the good ship Fermenter sailed away from the battle, singing their shanties and brewing a new beer, a tasty porter called the Chocolate Deserter. I should have put them in and the fish out. Dennis, the 7-time all-fish fighting champion, was released into the Sprawl Harbor with a loud plop. As he had done all his life, he attacked the first thing he saw with all the ferocity a thoroughbred sarcastic fringe head could muster. The first thing was the other drafted forces. By the time the enemy arrived, Dennis was fast asleep in the empty harbor with a full belly and sense of accomplishment. Morning came and the waters of the Sprawl Harbor finally calmed. The enemy's ships had left the harbor, but not before laying waste to the docks and encampment that had sprung up there. Shit! Fuck! The destruction of the docks will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom. Well, damn. Level 12.
We have just received word that the enemy has overtaken the Sprawl's military forces. While the city's walls continue to hold, the remainder of the Petrardian forces are expected to join the siege in the coming days. This is a dark day for the Sprawl. As you can tell by my voice, this is a very serious thing I'm saying. We will be keeping this channel clear for instructions from the palace and other emergency updates.
Okay, so this is where we're going to stop for the day. I know I could probably finish it today, but I really need to eat soup. I really need to get food in. So, the stunning finale next week, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to our just chatting. I'm pretty sure this is 12 levels. I'm really mad. Hold on. I'm kind of mad about that because I knew what I needed to do and I messed it up because I was too busy waiting for I was too busy waiting for the fish that I forgot it was either the fish or them and not both. And that's on me. That's on me. But that's okay. I'm not gonna go back on it or anything. We'll just see what it gives us at the end. But yeah, that's the vibe. Thanks for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you look forward to seeing the finale next week. The next time we stream will be on Friday, and we will be playing a game whose key I received. It's called Game Over, a musical RPG. And it's funny, they actually like messaged me about this, and then it's just been on my list for a really long time. But the premise is an adventure RPG with rhythm-based combat, encounters, zany characters, moral conundrums, and platforming elements. Oh, sorry, I didn't know this was a question. Yes. So it's basically one of those games where it's like, the credits have rolled. We won! What do we do now? What do the henchmen do when there's nothing left to hench? What about the heroes who rendered the weapons industry useless after slaying all the baddies? So it looks like it'll be pretty interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you for hanging out, both of you. I appreciate it. And everyone. Both of you and the lurkers and the people that have been here and the people that have had to leave because they were being responsible and going to sleep or eating food. Thank you all for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Let's see, who can we go to today? Let me see who's streaming on my regular, like, friends list of people. I know Sherm's streaming because I got rated to her from SAR. I know Nonas is streaming. She's playing Expedition 33, which I am watching Alex play it, so... And she's trying to 100% it. We've got some knitting going on at Edward Lope's channel. Let's see. It's been a while and I haven't seen Tentacat stream in a while. She's playing, I don't know what this is. Planet Crafter. The Planet Crafter, which is a space survival open world terraforming crafting game. That's interesting. Let's see. Oh, but I have someone I follow playing Fantasy Life Guys, you know that's where we're going. I'm sorry I'm like this. I'm sorry I'm like this. We're going to see Fantasy Life Okay, so we're gonna go see Absolutely Dill. Why do I know them? Sorry, not in a bad way. I'm trying to remember how I ended up following this person. I think we were on a raid train together. No, I think I got raided into them from someone else. I think that's what it was. So they are a non-binary Latinx person who usually has chill, cozy vibes. A cozy variety streamer. They raise a lot for charity. They're part of the Latin and Pride Guild. They promote Whitethorn games, which are cozy games for anxious people. I remember. I got raided to them from High Jules. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Other games that they have played, Spirit City Lo-Fi, Palia, they like to do game demos, anything cute and cozy. Bug Snacks, Hades, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, New Pokemon Snap, Sticky Business, just a lot of things that we like. I think this will probably be a good space for us. This is a good, like, LGBTQ safe space. And they are an 18 plus streamer, but not in the sexy way. In the I just want adults in my chat way. Which, same. So let's go say hi to Absolutely Dill. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Y'all are the coolest. Y'all help support the channel, and I really appreciate it. Here is your raid message. If you are not a subscriber, that's okay. You could have been anywhere else on Twitch and you decided to be here, hanging out with little old me, watching me fail while being a 12-year-old guardsman. I really appreciate it. Here's your raid message. As a heads up, next week we will be involved with a raid train. We will be involved with the official Pride Guild raid train on Friday. On Saturday, we will be doing we'll probably be co-streaming for quite a while on Saturday. There's the Wholesome Direct. There's the Future of Gameplay. There's some other shit. But I also have a hair appointment that day. So we might have to use some things and like do another stream later and watch it together. I'll let you know the particulars once we get closer. That'll be next week. You did your best. Thank you. Anyway, I will see you on Friday. Please take care of yourselves. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. Remember, it's COVID season. There's a new variant. It's getting kind of wild. Please take care of yourselves. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. I don't want you guys to get sick because I care about you, okay? And I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Thank you again.